Today we'll be reviewing the Western Stagecoach set from a company called FunWhole. Set has 293 pieces and is for ages 16 and up. As you can see, this set comes with light bricks, so here for the lantern, and inside you can see a little bit of light as well. So we'll see how that works. And this is the box, so this is the front. On the side, what's included, let you read that. And on the back, it's just health and safety and warnings and stuff. Same with this side. There we go. Back to the front. So now let's see what's inside. So we have the instruction manual. The same picture as the front. On the back, just the company's website. Bit of information there. So what's the first page? So a bit about FunWhole themselves. Sorry about the light. There we go. And then a picture, and then another one of their sets in the background that we'll probably review in the future. Bit of information here, what the set will look like and what it does. Another of the sets that they have. And then what's included. A bit more safety information. Quite a lot of safety information for these sets, which is good. What's in the light bricks. A bit more how to inspect it. And then got a bit more how the light kits go together. And then onto the building. Here's a preview of the figures. We'll get to them at the end. Right, so what else in the box? So we've got bag F, which has got, looks like the figures and the horse is involved in there. These aren't very bright, as you can see. There we go, that's better. These could be a bit more bolder, which would make it a bit easier to see, but not too bad, but could be a bit brighter. So we've got the light kit number 1. We've got a bit of the lights and the USB, which to power it. Put that back in there. Box 1, box 2, bag 2. A bit more safety information and how to put the batteries in. We've got a screwdriver, the power, and a connector. Let's see here. Okay, put that all back. And we've got service card. And this, so we got for replacement parts and for their groups. Scan, join the group. Hopefully we don't have any missing parts. Bag 1. 2 bag 1s. There you go. As you can see, numbers are not too prominent. Be a bit more bolder, which would be nicer. And we've got 2 bag 2s and 2 bag 1s and 2 bag 3s. And I've got this other bag which just looks like the reins or the ropes for horses. There you go. And that's what's left in the box. Well, that's not what's left in the box. The box itself, really good quality. Damage there, but quite sturdy. Feels nice to hold. It looks quite good. Good presentation. So yeah, that's what's in the box. So let me get this all built. Hello, and I'm back with the finished set. So let's get into it. It's pretty big compared to what I thought it would be. It's quite tall. See, there's one of their minifigs. This it compared to a normal Lego minifigure, so it's pretty tall. So we'll get into the figures later. So starting off on this side, got some luggage at the top and some rope holding it on. None of the windows have got anything in them, so they're just holes. This door does open like so, and then all of this detailing, which I really like, is all prints, so there's no stickers in this set, which is quite nice. And then we've got a seat up here for where the rider sits, and then the horses and the saddles and reins holding them up. Moving it round, more of the same, so it's just mirrored onto this side. So this door opens as well, and then obviously the same luggage on top. Lantern here, you can see a tiny bit of a wire going in for the lights, but that's on the outside, that's the only wire you really see. So if you're that bothered, I'd probably just show it from the other side. From the back, we've got a little bit of a boot, which opens up like so, and then there's some letters in the back, which they're all loose, so I'll show them in a bit. Just move it, sorry, it's fallen. So moving back to where we started, so the roof does open. So we open this door to let some light in. The roof does come off. You have to be a little bit careful because sometimes this brick, which has the connector in for the light up here, gets stuck to this brick down here, so you end up pulling on this wire, so be a little bit careful with that. But that's the roof. That's a better look of the luggage. So all of these are like held on, but they're all brick built, apart from, I think, no, yeah, they're all brick built or molded, so it's nothing inside of any of them. And then looking inside, so we've got two seats, and then these are the wires that you can see from the inside. They're not too obvious, so it's not a big issue. It doesn't bother me too much. And then talking about wires, if we put the roof back on and then flick the switch at the bottom, and then that's it. If I turn the ring light off, you should be able to see the lights a bit better. So there we go. So we've got light here, and then the light that I showed you before from inside, so you do get quite a lot of light inside. Move the horses back on there, and then moving round, this light lights up as well, and if you remove the roof, then this light obviously turns off. So pretty good build all in all. Everything went together quite well. The bricks feel quite good compared to normal Lego bricks. Yeah, quite a nice build. So let's get into the figures and the animals. Right, here's a look at the one minifigure that's included in the set. You do have to build these figures, so the legs are one unit, the torso and the head are all one unit, but the arms and the hands you do have to clip together. They are a little bit fragile. I did break one of the arms when I was trying to put it into the torso, but they do give you plenty of spares, so don't worry too much, but it is a little bit annoying. The prints on this figure is really good. See his jacket there, which looks really good, and the prints on the face. Moving round, so not much detail on the back, but it's nice that they did carry on the jacket all the way around and his belt. So there we go. Here's a look at him without his hat. So there you go. The heads are a little bit longer, and they do, if I turn him to the side, they do have a little bit of a chin that seems to go all the way around, and they are a little bit wider to a standard Lego figure. So here's a figure here. So as you can see, they're quite straight, as these ones have a little bit of a podge on them. So moving them around, the heads, the height is pretty similar, and the accessories can be interchangeable. So his hat does fit on standard minifigure, so that's quite cool. So yeah, so let's get into the horses. You do have to build these as well. So yeah, they look right, the prints are fine. I'm not too sure if there's a misprint on the eyes or it's meant to be eyelashes, but I think it looks fine as they are. There's no brick to fill them in, but as you can see, there's a bar in between. That's because when it's attached to the saddle, or the stagecoach, sorry, you have to insert this through here and this through here, and then there's 2 bricks that go either side. So the strangest part with these is the figures don't really fit very well on the horses. So you do have to, they do fit, but not, I don't think they're meant to. And they look a bit odd. They stand quite high on them, but yeah, if you want to put them on there, that's up to you. So taking him off, and this is them compared to a normal standard Lego horse that I have in my collection. They're pretty similar size. So there you go. There's the letters there. 1 love letter, and then just some normal letters and a wanted poster. So yeah, that's all of the set. So I'll give you my final thoughts. Right, these are my final thoughts on the Stagecoach set. I'll try and keep this quick. The set itself costs £18.57 or $23.99. You do have to pay post and packaging from this company, so that varies on where you're from. They do have sales on quite a lot, so make sure you look out for a sale. They usually have 25% off a lot of the time, and on certain themes as well, so make sure you look out for them. I think the box and the instructions and the presentation of that is really high end. I quite like that. I think that's much better than what we see from the boys in Denmark. Yeah, so that, I think the set itself for £18 is really good, plus including the light kit, because they are quite expensive from third party sellers. The minifigure, I quite like it. Personally, a little bit controversial I suppose. I'm not that bothered about minifigures in any way whatsoever. I just care about the sets themselves, because that's what you're paying for. The minifigures, they're there, that's it. They end up inside the set and you don't really see them on the shelf. So that's that. Yeah, I think the set's quite good. I think it's worth putting your money into. There's some more Western sets that I will be reviewing as well. I've got an affiliate link, so click on that if you do want to buy this or other Western sets or from this company. I do think they should change their name. I think FunWhole isn't the best name for them, but hopefully maybe they'll change as they grow. They might give their name a little bit of a change. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.